How close are you going to be?
Very fucking close. Well, enough so that we're both in the shot, I guess. I'm so little. Why am I so small? It looks like a dad and son day out. Looks like you're taking me out for a lovely day of
quite different, eh? Like, clearly two different traditions.
It's like that, you've seen that meme of like the rainbow haired girl in the car, and then there's one in like all black with black hair. That's what we look like.
Ah.
I'm the one in black.
Yeah. Mm.
Hey everyone, so this is the sort of a get ready with me part of the video. I don't know how we're doing this video, if it's going to be lumped in with the main vlog or we're doing something separate, I don't know yet. But here we are. So not all my junk, but some of my main junk is here, and I just kind of go through it before I load it in the van. A lot of my stuff stays in the van anyway. So it's kind of all my soft kit essentially that comes out. So yeah, I thought I'd go through it really. Some of it's missing. So my normal sort of out of character clothing, so like t-shirts, socks, pants and stuff like that. I'll pack that probably the night before and chuck it in the van. So obviously that's yet to come. But first thing I thought cool kind of talk about is I've got a new bag for this coming event, which is just basically a massive sort of shoulder bag, which it's my current bag is about half the size of this, and it's just full. Like I'm constantly, I've got carry so much junk on me now. I just need more carrying space, so I'm hoping this can kind of fit all my ritual books in and like my resources and then my money and stuff. So yeah, it's just quite a big one. So. Bag is made by Appleby Clothing, LARP Accessories, which is a shameless plug as it's my mum's shop. So yes, she's made loads of these. Unfortunately, E2, what we're coming up to, she's not going to be there because she's a bit unwell. So you guys will have to wait for the future. But very cool bag. Let's plug it a bit more. It's got like a really nice bright interior. It's got pockets as well, probably perfect for phones or like cards or anything like that. Yeah, and having a nice blue interior is quite cool for like trying to find stuff, which is nice. If it was a black bag, trying to find anything, that would be a bit awkward. So yeah, but yeah, that's kind of most excited about is just having a fresh bag which I can carry all my stuff because I'm constantly sort of juggling crap. So part one, that's the bag looked at. Sort of, I've got some hooks for the van so I can hang stuff on. But that's bed sheet. So actually, when we go out to the van, I'm going to try set the bed up for the first time, just to see how it's going to work because you'll see why I'm doing. Very important bag is my washing bag, my wash bag. So I go for a shower every morning at Empire. So it's just easier having it in its own little bag rather than having to carry everything separately. So I've got my towel and all my wash stuff in there, shampoo I don't have actually, got to go buy some, but shower gel and stuff, all that is in here, as well as flip flops. Flip flops is a good one. Take flip flops or like sort of sandals or something. Otherwise you've got to like slap on your walking boots to walk to the showers. And it's just game changer. Flip flops. So that's that. That comes on to this thing here. This is all my soft kit. So the reason why I bring this in the house after every event because I wash everything and then put it back in. So this probably not as important, but it's a nice scarf that was made for me last event, which is absolutely lush. I had it on during the cold times and it was absolutely lovely. But yeah, so I guess I won't pull it all out, but I've got all like my trousers tops, my belt and stuff's in here, plus my feathers, because I wear feathers, plus my cape and stuff like that, plus all my belt stuff like my bag and all my coin and that lot. So that's in here. So like I said, I wash everything, then make sure it's back in here, and then that gets loaded in the van sort of around like an hour just before the event. So a few other things that I'm yet to do as well. Obviously shopping and getting food, I take food with me. It just goes in a cool box, or I just have it loose. So I don't cook stuff there because it's easier not to. So I'll probably buy a meal whilst I'm there, and then I do sort of cold, I say cold stuff, so like I do kind of snacky food, which I can pick out, like sort of cereal bars or like bread rolls or something like that. So that will be done Wednesday night. And then I take some drinks with me as well, so that'll be loaded up. But yeah, I'm going to take a cool box this time because it's going to be hot, so I can have some drinks in the cool box ready for when I get there, which will be lovely. So yeah, I mean, I guess we just jump in to check out the van. I'm going to load this in the van, talk about the van itself, like how I've set it up, and yeah, just maybe a bit more about going to Empire and how I plan. Alright? Right, so we're kind of in the van now. Chose a terrible time to start recording. That's what you get for living on a busy road, I guess. But yeah, we're kind of in the van now, so just put those hooks up. They're sitting here nicely, so I can kind of hang my bag on. A few other things I brought fresh as well from since I sort of put the bed in, which is the next thing to talk about, I guess. So sleeping in the van now. So I slept last event in the van, but I had a camp bed, whereas now I kind of got to do this. Got a bed. So maybe I'll bring you in and we'll check it out. I don't know how I'm going to do this. Let's try. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Right, so you're a bit wonky, but here we go. So this is sort of the back of the van. So I put a curtain up at the front. It's not very light blocking, but it's got kind of a privacy curtain. But so yeah, I get all this stuff off. I've put a bed in. Very sort of rough, but we've got a bed in. Yeah, and I'm hoping it's going to be a bit comfy to sleep in. If I get you off, sorry, you got to see my hand. If I go and get you off the tripod, I've got kind of storage underneath. So yeah, I kind of bit of storage. Yeah, I don't know. Kind of looking forward to trying it out. See what it sleeps like. I've got a bin, a dedicated bin. All my junk. So, and some chairs. So I've got some wooden chairs in the van, which will be for icy camp. And there's some normal metal chairs as well. So if I want to kind of sit around outside the van, yeah, you can kind of see. That's my ritual staff holder behind me. Also, I've put these hooks up so I can kind of hook bags on. So like on the other side, I've got my bag, raincoat as well. I don't really carry my raincoat, but last event I think it started raining on the Thursday night, and I literally had a hoodie and that was about it. So not very good. So raincoat is a must. Yeah, very shoddily made shelf by me. But yeah, kind of where I'm at now is sort of setting up the bed. So let's throw that aside. You might see a sort of a downside of this bed. The mattress, it's a little bit short. This is my floor mat. Check that out, IKEA, £1 or something like that. Yeah, so the bed is kind of short, but I have a plan for that. And maybe we'll try quickly talk through that if I slap you on a tripod. There we go. Yeah, so empty space. However, where is it? Going through all my bags I just brought in. I've got an idea of using an old pillow, which I think is actually in this bag. And I'm thinking if I use that old pillow, I can, you know, like, I put my legs on there. I'm done. We're done. Or I flip it the other way around and have it up this end. Obviously, if you're going to have a bed, you're going going to have a duvet. So yeah, if we kind of flip this round, we have the gap at the top end. I've got a pillow there. Yeah. I've got another pillow, but I'm yet to get a pillowcase for it. Sorry, this is pretty rough and ready, but I'm still figuring out how I'm going to do the bed. I'm most excited for it, to be honest. And then I've got this really long pillow, look at that. It's going to be a proper, oh, I'm on a slant, so I feel very uncomfortable in this bed. But now some of you might think I'm mad for trying to sleep on a plastic bag, and that is where the bed sheet comes in. So I want to keep the plastic bag on there because I don't want it to affect the mattress too much. It's a foam mattress, and I don't want it to be sort of made mad because of bad weather or whatever. Because you know, you can't make sure these are definitely damp proof. But by having that on there, it's going to feel less like a plastic bag. Lovely. So, yeah. And it's, you know, people can see it's about my length. Ooh, you've fallen. It's about my length, which is nice. So yeah, the bed. And normally this van is used as a bit of a storage van for Appleby LARP clothing, because it's my mum and we share the van, but as she's not going this event, it's all mine, so I can always make the bed up now and then that's ready to go. So yeah, kind of excited. But yeah, I guess there's nothing else to talk about apart from waffling, which I love doing. Let's sort you out. Let's sort you out. You've fallen. Oh, you get to stare at my stomach. Yeah, so that's where we're at the van, which is quite exciting. Looking forward to just getting there. Yeah, now I've got I guess next step now will be, which I won't video, there's no point, but it'll be me getting all my food, drink stuff in here, and like I said, my OC clothing, and then that's it. We'll be then sort of driving to Empire, which is exciting. So, and then that's, I guess, where the start of the vlog starts. So yeah, this is kind of like a pre-Empire vlog. Get ready with me. We haven't really got ready, we've just shown off where I'm at with stuff, with my prep. So I've still got some prep to do actually. We'll talk about prep. Still got some prep to do. I'm really sorry about the main road. I don't know how noisy it is for you guys. It might not actually be that noisy. But talking about prep, yeah, so I've got a lot to do this event. Kind of at a point where I'm trying to just do a bit more about rituals. So yeah, that's it really. I kind of touched up on a few of my rituals in my book. I'm gonna sort of learn a bit more about some certain runes and stuff to help with my coven and their mass rituals. But yeah, apart from that, pretty low key, which is nice. And then it's just going to be a real chill out event, this event for me, because I don't have to help with anyone's camps or anything apart from the main group. I'll give them a hand. So yeah, I'm just kind of gonna rock up, get out of the van, bed's ready to go, and then that's it. So yeah, which should be nice, especially when we've got good weather. So yeah, yeah, prep wise, I think that's it really. Yeah, yeah, and then hopefully knock E2 vlog out of the park and do a real good job of it. which is I'm also excited about and nervous about, because I want to do a good job. So yeah, I'm going to stop waffling because that's what I do, but hopefully, yeah, it's a bit of a what I get up to leading up to Empire and a bit of prep. I know Mark's going to do one. He's probably going to do a lot better than me because I just chatted about nothing really, but I mean, so yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll catch you at the E2 vlog. Hey guys, and welcome to the E2 Spring Equinox vlog. So it's Thursday morning, and I'm almost ready to go now. Just got to head to a shop on my way out to pick up the last little bits, and then I'll be on the long road. So I'm hoping to get on the site for sort of midday or 1, and then, you know, have a nice sort of walk around the site, and show you guys what's there on a Thursday. So Mark's going to be joining us tomorrow from about midday. So the main parts of the vlog will kick off then, but till then you've got my face and my camera footage, so as good as it can be. So hoping to do a lot better job than I did last Empire vlog. So yeah, but gonna look like really nice weather, looking like it's gonna be a good fun event. Obviously having Mark there, we can get up to more mischief. So yeah, yeah, I hope, you know, everyone's going to enjoy this video. We want to make this a real good go of this Empire vlog. So hopefully you're going to enjoy it. So strap yourself in, and yeah, hope you enjoy it. Well, we're in the van and we're about to leave. Very glorious day in Bristol. So I'm hoping the weather keeps with Dadford, although I'm pretty sure it is going to stay very nice. I've had a compulsory addition to the van. It's my little fan. We've got Chewy there, and yeah, my fan, because she doesn't blow hot, this van, cold for some reason. She blows hot, so we've got a little van. It's going to make the trip maybe bearable, although I can't even feel the fan working. So yeah, 2-hour quarter drive. Get on site hopefully now for sort of go at 12:30 now, which will be good. Hopefully a straight drive, fingers crossed. Easy drive, get there for 12:30, helps out with the camp if the rest of the group are there, and then have a bit of a chill, because it's been a long week for me. So yeah, I'm driving alone this time because Mum's not with me, so I won't be doing any videoing in the van, obviously, because it's not safe. So next time you'll see me will be at the site. So see you all there. We've landed. So I'm here a little bit early, and part of me was thinking they would chuck us on site early, but they've not. They've parked us over to one side, and we've got to wait till 1, and then they'll let us on the field. So part of the gang's already here. In fact, I can see them. Oh, there we go. So I'm going to go say hello to them, have a chill for 10 minutes, and then get on the site. So good drive down though, and yeah, the weekend begins. Okay, just parked up, we're landed, which means it's official LARP uniform time, which is the hat. Me and Ed, I've actually parked next to Ed, he's that way. So I've parked next to Ed, and we're going to go up to the camp now. Got my stuff ready for the camp, as you can see. Then we're going to go up to the camp, check them out and see how they're getting on, because they've got tents put up, so we best go help them. So, but yeah, we're landed, we're the van in all its glory, and yeah, so get some footage up there. And welcome to joining me to a ramble around Anvil. Early days, early doors, should I say. So I'm actually heading towards the traders for a bit of a ganders. I thought I'd bring you along. So we're kind of walking down the main sort of, this is towards God, so the main sort of road. We've got an offshoot that way, which is more traders, but this is sort of, I guess, the main high street. So this is the action centre. So behind us we've got a food place called Moorish. Real nice food and big long queues because everyone loves it. But I'm here. We got the Senate yet to be built. But yeah, that's where another action centre, but obviously the Senate building where all the Senate motions go on. You can kind of, it's one of those buildings you can kind of hire out to run sort of personal meetings, maybe, perhaps. So yeah, traders are now beginning on my right behind this van. Traders going to start, which we'll go have a ganders. But the next big thing here, another wooden building. So Senate, another wooden building. This is the forge, and that's where people go for drinking. So this is sort of a PD run bar. So so out of character money, so normal money, you can buy your drinks here throughout the weekend. Lovely sort of indoor seating, packed on a Thursday night and most nights. So yeah, that's where we're at. This is that sort of offshoot I was talking about. So main road running this way, and then this is where sort of a lot of the traders are. Not all the traders, but maybe we'll go have a walk down. We'll check the road. There's cars driving through because it's busy. I'll just show you it whilst we're here. So gems, it's great trading, and then yeah, down here, massive trade row, loads of cool traders. That's all on one side, and then down this other side, swinging around, another trader right here, and then we're scooting up. That's a load of traders there as well. So I know, I'm guessing there's probably 20 people here, 20 tents, trading tents, and yeah, you can buy all your goodies. You know, if we quickly nip into gems is a personal favourite. I like gems, but look at that, whoa, all those weapons. So yeah, we got loads of ones here. You go, you got the velvet glove, another shop, Skane Moore as well. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. Another great shop. That's where I bought my shield. I don't know if you've seen my round shield. I'll show it off perhaps this event. So yeah, we got like sort of tons of people here. I mean, I can't really list them all, there's so many. And also they're set up, so they're not all actually set up. So these guys behind me, not even set up. These guys behind me, not even set up. But that's their job today. It's a Thursday, can't criticise them, you know. Maybe a lot of the majority of people turn up Friday, so this is their setup day, right? But yeah, you normally find in the next couple of hours they're all sort of opening, and you can go trading. Let me find, here we go, Monsters Menagerie. This is where I was last event, Monsters Menagerie, where they've got a load of cool stuff. So yeah, I bumped into them last event. They're here again, which is great. That's the throwing slug, I don't quite remember. And we've got loads of stuff, like a regular props here as well, another great one. So yeah, we're kind of at the end of Trade Row, so we've kind of done that. Yeah, and so we've got those kind of couple other people at the very top of Trader Row. So yeah, there's plenty here, you know. I always say, people kind of ask, like on Facebook you'll see quite a lot, people asking sort of questions on what they can and can't buy here, you know. More or less anything, more or less everything. There is so much good weapons and shields and just everything, the bags, you know, clothing, loads of stuff. We're so lucky to have it at such an event. Yeah, so you can get anything here really. We'll check these chappies out on the end. These two I normally go to as well, and I'm just completely forgotten their name. So maybe we'll find out. But if not, I'll just give you a pound a shop, because again, another great shop and really cool stuff. Just absolutely ram-packed with stuff, and it's all amazing quality and affordable, which is great. And it just means you can kind of turn up to an event with sort of like a basic kit, and you know, if you've got the Wonga, you're designing a kit easy peasy. So it's got across the main busy road again. We got Chow's Emporium now, which is another big gunner. They've got loads of great stuff, real great quality stuff, you know. And if you've got your money, Chow's is a great one to come into. Here we go. So yeah, again, like, look at this tent, massive tent, all just absolutely rammed with stuff, and most importantly, place to pick up tankards. Lots of places sell tankards, but Chow's definitely have some. And another personal favourite now, which is Darkblade. Darkblade, again, another great seller. They're sort of twinned with Eldritch. But yeah, Darkblade's another cracking one. Kind of show you some of their great stuff. So yeah, we've got loads of amazing stuff. That's the owner there. He's a great chappy. So yeah, loads of really cool stuff. So yeah, we kind of done the traders, I guess. Whilst we're in the mood of a walk, let's go check out God. So we were sort of all the way down there. We've kind of come all the way up here. We've hit the traders. We're gonna start now going into God, as well as some of the food places. Point out here whilst we get out of the way of the car. This is one of the first food places, sort of OC food places, and that's the Smoky Hole, or it is the Smoky Hole. Sorry, I've just realised they got a sign saying the Watery Hole, but I think that's part of their drink section. And yeah, they're great for food. They do really nice breakfasts and hot dogs and stuff like that. And then we're going to sort of head towards God. Now, it's starting to change. The last few events has changed, where they've almost now put a road straight through a fence, and they put another out of character parking / camping. But this is sort of where the main food places are, as well as God. God, if anyone doesn't know, God is games operation desk, I think. This is where you're going to get your player packs. This is where the main sort of the brain of the game is for the weekend. So yeah, when you start to the game, you're going to go here for your games packs, where you're going to have all your player resources and all your juicy bits. And then this is where you're going to go if you kind of, you know, you got any questions, you need to report stuff, you need to, for example, with me, if I'm doing a ritual and I need to report it to a ref, this is the brain of the ref. You've got refs in the field, but this is a great place to do it. So we're not going to jump in here because we're probably not allowed, but they're prepping all the player packs. So we've got absolutely tons of these boxes all here. They've got envelopes in there, that's player packs. So they're getting them ready. They'll start handing them out today. They're going in through tomorrow and then rest of the weekend. But then that becomes like a real hub of activity when it comes to sort of admin. And that's the God tent. Done God tent. And then opposite the road, we're talking toilets. There's plenty of toilets around, worth mentioning that. Plenty of toilets. But food, tons of food places. So we'll talk, I guess personal favourites are all personal favourites because they serve food and I eat food. Like a really cool coffee place, these sort of like iced coffees and that, which is great. Pizzas and bratwursts. Who doesn't like a pizza and a hot dog? We've got Get Smoked, which is from my hometown, Bristol, and they do burgers. They do amazing. Go on, let's go sell them. Let's sell them. They do. Oh, do you know what? They're not even here, but they do like wings, burgers. So you want to come here for breakfast, you want to come for lunch, great. And then we've got another personal favourite, which is the burrito place. That's where I was last event. If anyone doesn't remember, I got my burrito. This is another personal favourite because burrito is just easy to buy and easy to eat. And then another personal favourite, which you can't believe there's so many personal favourites in one video. However, that is the Jabberwocky Toasty House, and they're top bananas. You know, most, like, I can't really criticise any of these food retailers. They're cracking. Great way to get food. So yeah, the toasty one's another great one. So they do, I can't quite see them yet, but last event they had a vegan sort of specialising place, which was great as well. There's a person in my group who's vegan, so they got an option of food. So yeah, I'm gonna probably stop my ramble now, but we kind of covered all the like, you know, the traders, the food, God, you know, and then let's look back out onto the field from God. Humongous. And if you kind of look at that sort of patch of trees there, that's where we're camped, so pretty big. But yeah, I hope that gives you a bit of an idea of orientation and sort of what's available. And you ask people questions like, can I eat there? You know, can I just take my wallet and not bring any food with me? I would possibly say absolutely. And then people say with kit, you know, can I turn up in trousers and a shirt and buy all my kit? I would almost say absolutely. So hopefully this is useful to you guys to get an idea of what's available. Okay, let's have a look at the field again. This is something I need to do more of, is just the field. Like this is sort of Urizen and Highguard up here, I believe. I'm not great on field locations. We've got Varushka and Marchers back there. It's big. There's so many people. And we're going to kind of slowly walk back to the camp whilst I waffle. and I'll show you a glimpse of the Sentinel Gate. And the Sentinel Gate's important because that's sort of what we go through for for conjunctions and big battles and stuff. That's like our magic portal, a bit like Stargate. We go through this portal and that takes us places where we want. So let's walk up there, and then we kind of walk back to our camp then. But you're gonna get a whole ramble of sight, which is good, because maybe I should have done this last vlog and I didn't, but I'm hoping this gives you an idea of the scale and what to expect. So obviously it's a Thursday, it's not busy. It is busy, not as busy. So everyone's setting up. It's a hive of activity. Whilst everyone sets up their tents, you can kind of drive onto the field, set your camp up, and normally rule of thumb is you kind of got to get your car off by time out. Obviously, because then it's game time, right? So sorry, time in. So, but it's game time. So, but most people sort of set that up and then get gone, get their car out of there. We're going to walk to the Sentinel Gate. This is an experience. This is a. Oh, actually, we'll point out some more tents whilst we're here. So, see those two big ones there? So, one of them is the monstering tent. So that's where all the sort of crew stuff is. When you kind of monstering, you've got a lot of kit there. And I believe that, in fact, let me point it out. That closest big tent, that's the Hall of Worlds. So Hall of Worlds probably a whole other conversation, but that's another crew tent, and that's the players can use that. So the Hall of Worlds, without going too much into it, the Hall of Worlds is a thing in Empire. It's its own realm of itself. It's a pocket outside of our realm, which sort of all the mages use for like meetings and stuff. Probably butchering this and it's not right, but I'll do my briefest explanation. So when conclave and stuff goes on, that happens in the Hall of Worlds. So you've got this sort of icy tent there. So yeah, we kind of that's a way of accessing the Hall of Worlds. There is a physical tent on the field, but in character it's actually a different realm, and you enter that through the not the centre of the gate, the Regio, which actually hasn't been built yet. But normally you'll find right next to that tent there's going to be the Regio, which maybe I'll show that off tomorrow with Mark when it's been built. But here we go. Here's the other bit. This is the Sentinel Gate. Last event it wasn't built on the Thursday. Let's walk underneath it. Here we go. Whoa. The Sentinel Gate. And this is what we march through. Go into this field here. That's the battlefield. Let's go check it out. So we go through the Sentinel Gate into the battlefield. And it's a whopping great field. And then we've got a load of woodland there. And then another field with a load of woods in, which you can access through this field. And that's the main battlefield. So this is like where everyone meets up before a big battle, and then you march through the Sentinel Gate, and that's when you kind of get teleported to a point in the world, point in the Empire maybe, or some foreign nation, and that's the Sentinel Gate. So yeah, it is obviously in the camp. So we're looking at the camp here. We've got Brass Coast right here, sweet round, whole camp, Sentinel Gate. We'll usually find as well the hospital. So Anvil Hospital will normally be here, right next to the Sentinel Gate. They're yet to set it up. It's a big, whopping great big tent. That's player run again. So that's yet to happen. But that'll probably be up today or tomorrow. And then we're going to wander through Brass Coast back to sort of the Wintermark field, because we're actually in a separate field from Wintermark at the moment. But again, you can just see the scale of the place. And again, it's a bit of a buzz. Everyone's setting stuff up, which is it's mad to think you're part of something so big. Especially, yeah, I mean, I was going to say, especially with someone like me who this event I've literally turned up and got out of my van, and I've helped out with the main camp, but that's it. Like there's people just a buzz. Everyone's excited on a Thursday. You get in there on a day early, you get set up, and then it's the big show tomorrow. So yeah, I think it's a nice buzz about a Thursday, because everyone here on a Thursday is people are just excited. They want an extra day, and that's why they come on Thursday, because they're so excited. So right, let's orientate ourselves. We kind of walk around the field now. We're in Brass Coast, like I said. We're going to tag on now to the end of the trailers where we sort of left it earlier. Right, that's the end of the trailers right there. So that's the very end, which we walked all the way down and walked back up. So this is the sort of the end of it. And then it kind of links back to my field, the Wintermark field, and that there is the military council field. I can't remember what they call it. Probably military council, sure. Which is another big field used. It's an icy. It's a PD owned tent. Sorry, it's PD owned tent and used for stuff like military council and that. So, whopping great big tent. We can have a quick scoot in it. I've just realised we missed a couple of other tents. Maybe I'll go check that out now. But whilst now we're in sort of the other field, which is the Wintermark and Dawn and stuff like that. Let's have a pan. So, look at all that. That's the big tent, and that's where we just come from. Again, lots of toilets, which is great. Let's have a look in the military. They might not have set it up, so no, might not. Oh, here we go. Yeah, we're going to see something. Right, military council team. Let's go. Step in. So this is where sort of a lot of military council stuff goes on. Whopping great table, which is cool. And I think, let's go have a look at it. I think what they do is they'll put like a big sort of map of the Empire on there, and then all the generals and all the military units chat and stuff, which is not something I've been involved with, but we've got it here. I've been in an auction in here. We just did a public auction using the military council tent, which is cool. I don't know if that's what it's called. I'm calling it the military council tent. I don't know if that's what it's called, but I know that's what it's primarily used for. And then again, we're like in this. This is the main field, like my field, Wintermark and that. And we'll look at this here. So this is the hub. What the hub is, this is the civil service. So this is, I don't know how, without saying the civil service again, I don't know how to explain it, but this is sort of where a lot of the synod judgments that are put up before that all goes through with synod. So you might put that up there so the priests come along and have a check it out. If you want to, I don't know, for example, if you want to, if I'm a senator and I'm going to put a Senate motion through, I need to go talk to the civil service. I need to hand it to the civil service and go, here you go, and they're going to go, thank you, right, and then they'll put it up to that, then it will be processed into the Senate motion. So the hub is a very important one. Again, this is normally buzzing. There's loads of people in here all the time. We subconsciously were walking back into the field we were earlier, but I thought I'd show off the hub. And there is another tent to show. There's so much to show, and I know this has become a really big ramble, and it's just a big whopping great walk around. However, the next thing, or I guess, well, let's say this is the last one, more or less, is this behind us. It's not a tent yet because it's been put up, but that is the academy. Now, the academy is, I talk like I know, I don't really know, but the academy is something for the kids. And the academy is something run by PD again, a bit like the military council is owned by PD, hub is owned by PD, and the academy is, and it's run by volunteers, and that's there to take all the kids of sort of the field. You can kind of enroll them into the academy, and this is where they learn about the game, learn about the IC part of the game, you know, how to be a good player. And when they, I don't quote me, I don't know what age it is, but when they hit a certain age, they kind of graduate from the academy, and then they're what's known as an imperial citizen, and that's when they can kind of fully play the game. So if you had like a 9-year-old kid or whatever, you know, they're not going to be allowed to do certain parts of the game because they're so young, and this is where the academy comes in. You've got the academy there to teach them how the game's played, how the game works. So yeah, it's that's another very important tent, and again, very busy because a lot of people bring their kids here. So what we're doing now, we're going to walk into the Wintermark camp. That's my camp. And then wrap it up because I've waffled for 20 minutes, which is mad because me and Mark are doing this vlog, and I didn't account for a 20-minute walk around on myself. You know, maybe with Mark. But hey, more really good toilet blocks behind us. We don't need to zoom in on that because people are going for a wee. But we're going to finish here. We're going to waffle into some people I know. Maybe they won't notice me. But we're going to walk into the Wintermark camp and have a scan around. Hello. Oh, hello. You're right. Sorry. That's friends. But I'll be there. Right. So we're going to finish in the Wintermark camp, and then maybe you'll get some more juicy content when Mark's here. But now we're in the heart of the Wintermark camp, and yeah, it's still a buzz. People are setting up. My camp's up there in the woods. But yeah, here we go. Check it out. So I'm going to leave it there. 22-minute waffle, which is terrible. Sorry, Mark, you've got to process this and edit it. But yeah, so hopefully that was a good walk around the camp, and we're going to probably maybe go through a bit more when Mark's here, show off a bit more detail and stuff like that. But yeah, here you go. Hope this is useful. A bit more of an insight on a Thursday. And the Empire event itself, you know, it's massive, it's fun, it's massive. There's a buzz on a Thursday. And yeah, we're hoping to get some good stuff tomorrow. And some more in-character stuff, because it's very out of character at the moment. So we got some good in-character stuff. Okay, see you a bit later on. Hello everyone. Vlog time. Come on over, Ed. Ed, come over. Where are we going, Ed?
We're going to God.
We're going to God, because God have released packs on a Thursday, so we're going to go collect our player packs. That's where we're going.
For a nice wander in the nice sun.
Very nice, son. So catch you all later when we've got juicy player packs. Hello everybody. Just got my player pack and I'm enjoying some lovely chili cheese fries, and that's most possibly going to sign off my Thursday night. So I think we're planning on going to the Forge for a few drinks, and just round off the day, which will be nice. It's been a lovely day. Sun's beginning to set almost, and yeah, you know, like I said, we've gone to God, got our player packs, you know, job's done, having some food, enjoyable, and then have a bit of a social one tonight, you know, bumping into loads of friends like most people do on a Thursday. And yeah, so we'll probably round this off for a Thursday, and then it'll be Friday morning, and we'll be joined by Marky Mark. So we'll see you all tomorrow morning.